Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on when you're watching this video and where you're watching this video from. In today's video, we'll be talking about hygiene. This hygiene, I'll be saying it more to the ladies, and I will say brief about it, about men. Okay, so the video will be nice for the both gender. So welcome to this channel. In this channel we'll talk about spirituality, we talk about natural tips, and we talk about marriage and relationship advice. We also talk about health. So if you're just seeing this video for the first time, you're highly welcome to this wonderful family, and please don't forget to hit the red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up and share to your groups, friends and family. Thank you. And for my old subscribers, I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Without you, I don't think if I will be here. So thank you so much. I will never, and I'm not taking you guys for granted. So let's dive in on this video. So we'll be talking about ladies. Now let's talk about the ladies. You as a lady, you know very well that if you don't take shower from morning to evening, when you want to take shower, you have to waste a lot of time in the toilet before you're coming out. Yes, you can't just stay from morning to evening and you go to the toilet and you pour pure and you come out. No, you'll be having some smell, some aggressive smell around you. And let me tell you, if you're this kind of lady that you know that you have infection, because so many people have infection and they don't know, they think this is how everyone's private is or smells. Because I often hear people talking about the smell of VJ, that VJ has some offense. No, VJ doesn't have any offensive smell. It's either you have infection or you refuse to clean. Yes. Now, some people will tell you, some doctors or some people will tell you that if you're washing your private, don't put your hand inside. That very teaching is not for people with infection. There are so many people with infection that inside their VJ has pores, small pores, like you will see it will be like boil, but there is pores inside. Now those pores will start bursting, they will start coming out. Then you should not be the type that wash only the surface of your VJ. No, you should be the type that clean your hand very well and wash inside. Bring those pores, bring out those yellowish stuff, those whitish discharge that smells. The woes. You, as you're watching this video, you know the category, you know the place you fall into this video. Okay, so your own is to put your hand inside and wash, and after that you will now do what I'm about to explain in this video. Then as a man, you as a man, you wear your boxers, you wear them twice or 3 times. Just 1 minute, let me get my child. Sleeping back. He's gone back to sleep. Sorry for the distraction. As a man, you wear your boxers. You wear it once, twice, 3 times, and you don't. You keep wearing them. You don't wash. When you go to the toilet to take shower, just because you are a man, you don't have any VJ. Beneath your leg, between your legs, you think you can just go to the toilet and rub soap on your head, you scrub your hair, you just pour water and come out. No, eventually if you continue to beat like this, trust me, you see your boxers, any boxer you wear and you pull, if somebody passed through that boxer, or if you throw it in a river, all the fishes in the river will die. Trust me, they will die, because it will be a poison to them, a rich poison. As a man, when you want to take your shower, you know the vital part that you're supposed to be scrubbing. Scrub here, back of your ears like this back like this. You see this back of ears, whether you're a man or a woman, whether you're bathing your little baby, your child, learn how to wash the back of your ears. It makes you smell. When you meet someone and you want to hug them, after hugging the person, you realize that the part that you hug the person is smelling. It doesn't smell nice. Your armpit, after scrubbing, you don't use any roll-on, nothing, and you keep sweating, right? It will make you have some smell, some offensive odor. Yes, the odor that will be coming out from your armpit will be offensive, as long as you keep sweating. Then the third one, your leg. You see that line like this, that line like this, from your upper V, your upper this thing, to your down, reaching down to your buttocks. You see that line? That line, every blessed day, the cells there always die. They always die, because I don't know, but I will go and research why the cells, we always lose cells there. You will see that that particular place, if you don't wash it, it will bring bad smell, offensive smell, to the extent it can give you a fungi infection, and it will start eating your laps. Yes, it will start eating your laps, start giving you marks that you don't even know where it's coming from. Sometimes you say it's the toilet infection, sometimes you say it's STD. No, all are not STD. No, most of them are not STD at all. Most of them are as a result of not taking good care of ourselves. Yes. You see that line does not just need soap. You see that line, it needs a sponge. Get a soap, put whatsoever soap you use, put it there, whether a woman or a man. This is what you should do. Bend down. Men do bend down and wash. My husband always bend down and wash those lines. Yes, he's a man, but he does it. You can never see my husband wear boxer twice. You can never, because you know why? He hates infection. You see all those fungi infection, this and that. They say this one, this, and he hates them. So he's being very careful, and it's working for him. So you use soap. Take any soap you're using, add it to your sponge, bend down, because if you bend down, that line, it will stretch, and when it stretches, then you can use the sponge with the soap and scrub the two lines. This line before your VJ, this line before your akpamu. Use sponge and scrub it very well. Scrub it very, very well. As a man, even as a woman. Then when you scrub it and you wear your boxer, you will realize that even when you wear your boxer from morning till afternoon, from morning till maybe you go to work from in the morning and you come back in the evening, if you pull your boxers, even when you sweat, you will realize that it will not be offensive. You can only perceive sweat, but it will not be that very bad offensive odor. It won't come out from there. No, it will not. Okay, let's dive into the women. Now I am done with the guys. Then for the ladies, please, if you want to take shower, don't forget to use your sponge always. Yes, even if you don't want to scrub your body, you're not the type that you don't like scrub, because I've had someone say that I don't like using sponge on my skin. Oh, I say fine. Okay, then buy your sponge, that soap you use in taking shower. Make sure you see that soap, make sure you use that soap and wash that line that form your VG, you understand? Wash, bend down and free your legs. When you open your legs, those two lines will stretch, and when it stretch, it will be easy for you to pull out those dead cells. And if you don't remove those dead cells, they will smell. It will be offensive. When you pull your panties, it will have offensive smell, offensive odor. Yes, I mean it. I know what I'm saying. The odor will be offensive as a woman. And some ladies will stay from morning till night. You will not take shower. You will not go to, okay, now maybe let's assume you're busy as a lady. You're busy, maybe you have a lot of things you're doing at that day. Let me not say often. It's not something you do often, right? So maybe you have a lot of things to do, and when you're carried away because of the day, you got up in the morning and you couldn't arrange yourself, maybe take your shower first. Okay, let's just say it like that. Dear my sister, even if you cannot, you don't have the time to take shower, when you wake up and you realize that you have a lot to do, what you should do first is to go to the toilet. That morning pee, that time you pee, take your sponge, my sister, add soap, bend down, put your Dettol in your water, your clean water, bend down and wash these two edges, wash it very well. And then inside your VG, don't use soap, use your empty hand, use your clean hand and clean everything inside. Anytime you want to pee, anytime that day that you know that you're busy, make sure you use water and wash. After washing, you get your salvet, or you get your tissue paper, toilet roll, and you dab it and you clean everything. Clean your hand and go where you're going. Okay, so this is not too big, this is not a big deal. So into the reason why I'm making this video, I'm just putting out the points, the reason why I am bringing out this stuff, because so many people have infection and they are having all those. Because now it is not nice. You're married and your husband, or you have a serious relationship, and each time they want to make love to you, they are not happy. If you're married, your husband paid, right? He did the right thing. So he didn't wrong you by getting married to you. Please, you have to take care of yourself as a woman. Please. This is very, very important. So that now it will not be like your husband left you and go. Let it be that you're clean, you're everything, but if he has the spirit of cheat, or if he cannot control himself about cheating, let it be that it's his own fault. Let it not be that my wife is not clean when I want to visit, if I want to visit her VG, if I want to go and make love to her, I perceive offensive odor, I do this one, I do that one, right? It's not right. It's not right. And most of the ladies, you're very dirty. To be frank, you're very dirty. You don't know how to wash. You smell. Even anywhere you sit down, when you stand up, if nose passes that place, you will hear offensive odor. This is not right. Men are somebody's children too. Somebody gave birth to them, and now you'll be expecting him to give you head. You'll be expecting him to do all the romantic things in the world. No, you don't expect such thing. You take your hand, put inside your VG and put it in your nose, if you will be able to accommodate it to the extent that you want him to put his mouth and give you head. Let's have conscience. They are somebody's kids. They are somebody's sons. Please try and be clean down there. Wash it. And the reason why I am making this main video, this is the remedy of what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to explain. Sorry. Okay. If you're in Africa or anywhere in Africa, and you know you can access scent leaf, you know what scent leaf is? We call it scent leaf. In my language, we call it ohoudede. Me, I'm from Rivers State, Port Harcourt, so we call it ohoudede. I don't know how they call it in your dialect, right? So you can get it. Is scent leaf. But if you're in diaspora, because in this place where I am, I usually get a basil leaf, or if I need it fresh. But if I want to use the Nigerian one, I can easily go to any African shop around and get a dried scent leaf. Yes, we don't get fresh scent leaf here. Very difficult for you to see, except you see someone that just arrived and maybe you ordered it from Nigeria before, or from any part of Africa before the person arrived, right? Before you can get a fresh one. So we always make use of the dried one. Any one you get, dried or fresh, they are going to deliver the same. They are going to do the same. Don't worry yourself. Okay? Sorry. So just get your scent leaf or basil leaf, or you get dried scent leaf or fresh scent leaf. And then you get your cloves. This is cloves, right? You get handful of cloves 2 times. Let it be much. Like if you get from the superstore, you get it like this, maybe, right? At some places you get a large quantity. You will get a large quantity of it. You get a large quantity of it. So get yourself a cloves. Get yourself clove, and get yourself a scent leaf or basil leaf. Depends where you are. Yes, depends on where you are. Sorry for this distraction, please. Pardon me. So get yourself basil leaf if you're in diaspora, or you can go to any African shop and get a dried scent leaf. If you can also see a fresh scent leaf, fine. It's all fine, no big deal about it. Put it in the fire, let it boil for 15 to 20 minutes. Let it boil 15 to 20 minutes. Then as a lady, if you know that you always have discharge that smells from your VJ, what you will do after boiling it for 15 to 20 minutes, don't sieve it, please. Take it to the toilet. Maybe you boil it in the fire. We use a pot. Pour it. Use a big pot. Then you pour it inside a bucket. Transfer it to a bucket. A bucket you know that is strong. You can sit on it. Get a bucket. Transfer it into that bucket. Look for a duvet. Any cloth you can use that is thick, that you can use to cover your body. Look for garlic. As a woman, as a female, if you know that you're having infection, right? Get a garlic. Use pin on the garlic and just choke it around. Let it get injury. Just choke it and then put it inside. You just look like you use like 3 or 4 pieces of garlic and put it inside. After boiling it for 15 to 20 minutes, when you transfer it to the bucket you're supposed to use to take shower, right? Or you're supposed to use to sit, you put that 4 to 3 seeds of garlic inside there. Sit on it, cover yourself, let that heat come out and enter inside your vagina and go inside your body to fight the infection. Then the reason why you're adding garlic, you know, garlic is anti-infection, is antibiotic, a natural, very strong antibiotic, very strong antibiotic. Ever since I gave birth, I've not used garlic because it will be very harsh to because I'm doing exclusive breastfeeding, so it will affect the child. Will take it from the breast milk, so I don't use it because it's very strong. I know how I use mine. Each time I know how I use it. Right? Then when you use this, after using it, after sitting on it and allow the vapor to go inside, you will see that you will sweat. When it goes into your VJ, it will start melting those infections inside, both the ones that are already out, both the ones that are not yet out. It will start melting them. It will start melting them, and when it gets melted, you'll be sweating. You will see that you'll be sweating inside that place. Then when you know that the heat has reduced, it's painful, it's not easy, but nothing good comes easily. You sit on it, you stand, you sit, you stand inside that duvet. Just sit and stand, sit and stand. If you know that you cannot bear it, but don't remove the duvet, just be there. Be there. Then after that, you use that water. You can sieve it now after using this thing. You sieve it, then use that water. You see that water, or before sitting on it, remove some water separately, small water, just small, not that much. Maybe one bucket, that rubber you use in taking water from the bucket to shower. Maybe you can remove like 1 or 2. It depends the size of your rubber. Then after everything, after you finished sitting, the vapor has gone out. You use that water that you've once removed and wash your after him. Then you use soap. Use your soap. Use your soap and your sponge and wash that two line in your before your VJ or in your VJ. That two line like this. Scrub the both side. Then after scrubbing the both side, use that water and wash. Don't choke it inside your VJ. Just use your ordinary clean hand and pour the water after you've cleaned it with brush, you've used sponge and soap to wash the downside. Then after using it, use that water to rinse it. Let that water dry on top of, let that water be the water to dry on top of your VJ. Trust me, it will not only this, just be doing it from 7 to 14 days. Just do it from 7 to 14 days. 7 to 14 days. You will see changes. You will see changes. I've once made a video like this before, but that video is I think it's 3 months back. I made 5 to 6 months back. I made video about hygiene, about ladies, but I think that one is mainly on new mothers, women that just put to bed, how to make their VJ close back and how to make it not to contact infection, the things to use and the Dettol to use and the one not to use, and how to use them. Okay, so this is what you do as a lady. If you can do 7 days, fine. If you can do 14 days, fine. If you have been suffering from infection for a long time, I see no reason why you should get tired of doing this. For me, if it is me, I will do it complete 14 days. Then after the 14th day, you give yourself like 2 weeks as a woman. After 2 weeks, you buy a Dettol, that normal brown Dettol, that dark one inside, not the colored ones. That the main Dettol. You add enough in the water, in a hot water. Boil a very hot water. Let it get hot. Then after transferring, if you want to heat it, you can heat it in a bucket. Then, if you heat it in the bucket, you're not supposed to sit on that bucket because that bucket must have been loose, like weak, so that the water might not pour on you while sitting. You know, it's plastic. So you can transfer it to another bucket. Add salt, either sea salt, any salt you have. Add a lot of salt and a lot of that Dettol. Add a lot. You sit on it. Sit in the morning and sit in the evening. That one you can just do it for 3 days or 1 week, or as you just like. You will see the changes. Now, if you're this type that your VJ it's very wide, you realize that your VJ is wide. If you do this recipe for 14 good days, my sister, you will see that you will give testimony. And after this video, maybe when I'm ready to arrange a new WhatsApp, because the other of my WhatsApp, I think it has been I have arranged it for my Facebook page. I think I should get a new WhatsApp for my YouTube. Then I'll keep my WhatsApp number where you'll be sending your testimony. Where you'll be sending your testimonies, because I have had a lot of testimonies in this channel. I've told you before, everything you do in this channel, they are natural. We deal on natural things. So anything you do, have your 80% faith and leave the 20% for the universe to take its course. Okay, so just do all these things I've said. They are not hard. It's not hard. It's a normal thing. It's the normal thing you can see in the shop. You can get your cloves. You can get cloves anywhere. You can get cloves anywhere. In Nigeria, they call it zobo pepper. So you can get it anywhere, right? So do all this remedy and let our husband not insult us. Sometimes they insult some ladies that they smell, and it doesn't make sense, because you don't know that some ladies, not as if they don't know what to do, they don't know how to clean. That is the reason why you should be exploring. As human being, you explore, right? So I have really come to the end of this video. I know that you must have learned 1 or 2 things from this video. So if you're seeing this video for the first time or you're my new subscriber, please, thank you for subscribing. God bless you. Thanks for supporting Empress Secret, and God Almighty will continue to bless you. And if you're watching this video from the beginning till now, I know you've learned 1 or 2 lessons. This video is not just for ladies, for men. As a man, you can also watch and tell your wife or tell your sister, tell your girlfriend, tell your babes, anyone. This is how it is. You can share to them, you can show them, for them to watch and know what to do to help themselves and to help the husbands, because men are human beings too. Okay, so I know you've learned one or two things. Please don't forget to hit the red subscribe button and turn on your notification bell, so that each time I upload a wonderful video, you will be the first to come and watch. You will get notified each time I upload a new video. And please, this is Mba month. Anywhere you are, but mostly those in Africa, please, in Nigeria, every part of Africa, please be careful. All over the world, be careful. When the year is about to end, so many strange things happen, and please be safe wherever you are. Be safe. There's a saying that heaven helps those who help themselves. So please try to help yourself, so that the universe will join hand and help you and protect you from the wrath of evil, from the wrath of the devil. Okay, please stay safe anywhere you are. God bless you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Love you guys. Mwah.